And we talk a lot about Jonathan Quick, and I guess Corey Crawford overshadowed a little bit in the series to the Conn Smythe, Stanley Cup champ from last season, Jonathan Quick. But give credit where credit is due, Weeksy.
I give credit where it's due, and Corey Crawford is a guy that, to me, really took his game to the next level this season. And, it's all about going through progressions as a player in this league and as a person. You'll go through progressions. Corey Crawford came into the season. There are a lot of questions about him, and there are questions about Ray Emery. Again, both these guys delivered. They won the Jennings. They had the best team in the regular season, and they were both big parts of it. And speaking of progression, Corey Crawford looks to me like he's a much more active goalie in the net. He's a lot more dynamic. We saw some of the glove saves in which he made. He's in a great space mentally. And talking to guys in that locker room, again, they really value the work ethic that he brought to the table. Both him, Stefan Wade, and certainly Ray Emery have done a great job all season long. It's paid huge dividends now in terms of them getting a berth in the Stanley Cup.
When you look at the fact that the Boston Bruins were able to clinch last night, Chicago does it tonight. If this had gone any longer, you have to give the advantage to the Boston Bruins from a rest perspective.
Sure.
So how pivotal was it that was another reason why the Hawks should have closed it out tonight?
Very pivotal, certainly, because each shift in the Stanley Cup playoffs is so taxing for the players, not only physically, but also emotionally and psychologically. You need all those things going for you as an athlete. Everybody just focuses on the physical toll, but, mentally, the energy that it takes out of you, the emotional energy that you have invested on each and every sequence, every shift, every play. Just, it's very taxing playing playoff games in the NHL. So for the Chicago Blackhawks, it's certainly beneficial to them to have wrapped it up tonight, wrap it up on home ice, instead of having this series extend, that's for sure.
All right, Dave Bolland standing by with Cassie Campbell on CBC.
Thanks, Bob. And Dave, can you just describe the feeling of getting to the Stanley Cup Finals and winning it in double overtime?
Yeah, it's a grind. Playing against a team like the Kings, they're a top team in the league, and they battled us hard, so I give them credit. They took us to the end, but it's great to be back in the Stanley Cup Finals.
Physically and mentally, how do you feel right now?
Yeah, after this game, after two overtime periods, I think mentally we're just tired, but I think we're ready for the next round.
You've been through the Stanley Cup Finals before. You have a cup. What do you tell some of the guys that have never been there? What's the advice you give them as you prepare?
It's not the end. It's going to be a battle. It's not the end right now. We still have a lot more to go.
Thanks for this.
Thanks, Cassie.
Bob.
Here is the series breakdown. Chicago outscoring LA 14-11 shots in favor of the Hawks. They were 1 for 14 on the power play, 2 for 16 for the Kings, and the takeaways 46-25 for Chicago. Let's hear from the head coach of the Los Angeles Kings, Daryl Sutter.
Put your head between your legs, you're going to get your ass kicked. Oh. We don't do that. We respond in the right way all of the time.
Can you pinpoint anything that got Patrick Kane going in the last couple of games?
Pardon?
Can you pinpoint anything?
No.
It's fresh, but I mean, you take any solace from the way your team played all year. It's tough to defend a title.
You know what? That was our whole. It's, as you know, Pierre. I think we've went farther than any of the. Hey, we went to the conference finals again. That tells you how fine a line it is, and we got beat in the conference final by the best team in the conference at the end of the day. So we accomplished everything that we. Once you set the bar up there, then that's your bar. So obviously we're disappointed to lose to Chicago, but we're certainly not disappointed in how we played. I mean, I think you look at our season, other than not getting home ice out of the regular season, we've done everything we wanted.
Anybody else? No more questions? Thanks, Daryl.
Okay. Sorry, Pierre.
I wonder if you could elaborate on how banged up the team was. Seems like guys were gutting it out there in a few cases.
Yeah, we had 3 or 4 guys that were game time after Game 6 in San Jose, literally. So, you know what, I think most teams are going to say that, and the farther you go, but it also tells you how tough it is to win and how you need that. And I know it's something that gets well talked lots about, but you got to stay healthy. You have to be as close to 100%, especially with your top guys, and I know we weren't.
There, sorry, Daryl.
Daryl, your thoughts on obviously tying it up there at the end and forcing overtime? You guys had 11 shots on goal in that first overtime. I'd imagine you were pleased with that.
I think just even to come back from 2 soft goals and then to come back from 3-2 to tie it up, and then just our ability to play the way we do.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Thanks, guys.
See you. Yep.
Game 5 in the books. The Chicago Blackhawks beat the Los Angeles Kings in double overtime on Patrick Kane's hat-trick night. Shots in favor of the Kings. They were 1 for 2 on the power play to 0 for 2 for the Hawks. 42 hits for Chicago to Los Angeles' 62, and the takeaway is 15-8 for the Hawks. As Chicago is heading back to the Stanley Cup final, let's hear what Drew Doughty had to say following the loss for LA.
Yeah, it's tough to do. That's what teams haven't done in so long. And, you know, when you're coming into this, that this is going to be tough. And obviously we're disappointed with the outcome. But at the same time, I still think we can be pretty proud of what we accomplished this season, making it this far and being one of the top 2 teams in the Western Conference.
What was the difference in the series?
They just played better than us. We didn't play our game until, you know, it seemed like we played spurts of our game, but until tonight after the first period, that's finally the first time we actually played a really solid game. So they capitalized on their chances too, which we didn't do, and I think that was the biggest reason.
What was it after the first period tonight that kicked the team into gear?
No, we knew we were down 2-0, and we knew that it was an elimination game. We're down 3.
Sends it around to the near side of the Chicago zone. Bickle, they force a turnover. Here's Tyson Kane. 2-on-1, hustling back is going up a shot. Goal! Patrick Kane in overtime!
A celebratory Patrick Kane with the hat trick, goals 4, 5, and 6 of the postseason in a 4-3 double overtime victory over the Los Angeles Kings to advance to the Stanley Cup final. Corey Crawford, 33 saves in net for Chicago. Let's hear what their head coach Joel Quenneville had to say following a huge win for his team.
Coach, you said you wanted more from Patrick Kane, and as far as his performance the last 2 nights, but especially tonight.
That was more than more. Certainly it was an outstanding game by him, and great play in the winning goal by Johnny, but I thought that Kaner really played a heck of a game in games 4 and 5 for us, and led with having the puck a lot, and it was a threat to score off the rush and zone. Time of possession was very high end.
Was there anything different with him? Like, I mean, I know he sat and talked to us for, I don't know, 10 or 15 minutes before the last 2 games, but was there anything different with him than the way he's played?
Yeah, he certainly played. He stepped up. He took on the responsibility of leading the team, and proving that he's a top player in the game, and he made special plays over the 2 games, and nice to see him finish it off in a real positive way for us. And but top players, I mean, they want to be great all the time, and finding a way to be great, and the tight checking that many teams have in our league is commend them on 2 outstanding games.
Joel, the feeling never gets old going back to the finals. Can you just talk about returning there to the highest stage of hockey?
No, we've had a interesting playoffs. I think that as we progressed here, we had an ordinary start in the first series on the ropes, 3 games against Detroit, and I thought we've gotten better as we've gone along in these playoffs. And you look back over certain games of your career, that was definitely a game you'll always remember. That was an amazing hockey game. Give LA credit. You're so close, and you give up a goal like that late in the game. It's like, okay. The guys commend them by staying positive and persevering and finding a way. And LA might have played their best period in the overtime period against us this series. So it was finding a way was exactly what we were looking for.
And Coach, you just hit on a little bit, but as far as that late goal, a couple of players were saying they just kind of kept the same attitude they did in Game 7.
Yeah, I think that we had the approach when we left the bench. It was almost like wow, and going in the locker room, be positive, find a way. But they certainly came at us in that overtime.
Joel, you're right. Corey kind of grinded through again for you guys. A long night for him, but he watched the last time you guys were there. He was sort of a part of it. This is sort of his ride now. What's different for a guy like that in the position he's in when he's actually in it this time around?
You got to commend him on how he's played all year long. I think the consistency, his approach, where he just moves forward and I see the next situation, next shot. You know, it's unflappable in that area, and you know, he's moved us along here, and you know, guys have responded in front of him. But you know, Corey's been rock solid. You know, I think his rebound control, his movement, you know, handling the puck has really been well, and really done a nice job in this playoff.
Joel over here, given what you just said about the Kings and the overtime, was it then maybe to you guys' advantage the longer this game went on?
Well, you know, they played some tough games, had a couple tough series, and you know, but we certainly went through an emotional series with Detroit. You know, overtime, you know, you got to get a break, and you know, obviously, special pass, special shot ended it, but we're, you know, it's tough to say. You know, we're just, you know, obviously you need a break, and you know, we got the first one.
Joel, after the start, the first 6 minutes, such a flurry, very impressive. What happened? Was it inevitable that there was going to be a letdown?
I don't know if letdown's the word. You know, they got the cup, and for all the right reasons, they're one of those teams that they're going to keep coming at us. And you know, certainly giving up a shorthanded goal, you can lose some momentum on that play. And they got a power play goal. Our penalty killing's been special the whole playoff, and they, you know, now it's a hockey game. So it was very close. I don't know necessarily want to say high quality chances, but it was one of those games that. Very nerve-wracking, probably from the fans' point of view. Exciting at our bench level, and but definitely had some highs and lows that you know, I don't think you can have that gap anymore wider than it was out there tonight.
Joel, Duncan obviously upset about the suspension, but what was his mindset like the last few days, having to sit out the last game, and then did you feel good about him tonight coming in fresh?
Yeah, I thought he had an outstanding start to the game. Like 40 minutes, was out there with a great gap and cut up and stopped several plays with a quick stick and quickly into the puck area. You know, he was over when it happened. You know, we went through that process, and he moved forward and put it behind him, and I'm sure he was excited about playing tonight. Got a rare opportunity to get one of those bag skates in L.A., and let's go.
Joel, at any point, did you feel the need to go over to Brian Bickell and ask him how he was after he iced the puck that led to the goal? He was the one that committed the penalty that led to Kopitar's goal. At any point, do you feel that need to go talk to a guy like that before overtime?
Well, commend Beck for, you know, he still does a lot of good things. I mean, he's creates so much, be it off the forecheck, off the rush with a shot through the screens, in the puck area, hanging around the net, finishing touches. You know, that Beck had an amazing series, and you know, I just think we want him to keep playing like that. And you know, sometimes you get called on it, but we don't want him to change much.
Joel, I'm sure you'd be happy facing anybody in the Stanley Cup Finals, but it is an original six matchup, first one I think in 34 years. Does that even add to the whole mystique of the finals, you think?
Well, it's a you know, a special couple places. The tradition of the Bruins and the Hawks in their town is special, and I'm sure. It's, you know, the rivalry could return instantly, you know, come game one. But it's, I think it's good for the league. It's good for hockey. Two great hockey markets, and you know, we're very excited to be a part of it.
Joe, what about the uniqueness of this series too? Because you haven't faced each other at all during the regular season.
Yeah, it was. You know, I think everybody was speculating that at the beginning of the year. How is that going to play out? You know, I'm sure we got to see Boston quite a bit. I'm sure they watched every bit of our games, and you know, they're on an amazing roll. You know, they're on the ropes in one game. We're on the ropes for three, but you know, they got a lot of momentum where they're at right now, and you know, should set up for a great final.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The NHL Network is your home for live pre- and post-game coverage at the Stanley Cup Final, and it all gets underway Tuesday with over 4 hours of live coverage at Media Day. We will all be in Chicago bringing you the sights and sounds in anticipation of Game 1 on Wednesday night. Justin Williams on Fox Sports West with Patrick O'Neill.
Justin, obviously, I mean, you guys have the thrill of victory, and then tonight the agony of defeat. But hopefully, I know it's fresh, but be proud of what you guys accomplished getting back to the Western Conference Finals.
Yeah, I mean, we got to the Final Four, but certainly it wasn't what we set out to do to start the season. It was we're in a profession of results. We're not in a profession of what ifs. And you know, they scored the big goal and they needed it. And sometimes you gotta lose to remember how hard it was to win. And right now it's a sour taste.
Personally, you had a tremendous series, a tremendous playoffs, and I know at the end of regulation, you didn't get the call. They scored, and obviously that was a terrible feeling. Luckily, you got to overtime, but if you could just take me through what you thought happened there.
I thought I got taken down, and they scored right after that, so that was very emotional. I'm extremely happy we got a chance in overtime, and maybe it was the hockey gods making up for it, but they scored the big goal, and you know, we couldn't do it.
I know physically for everybody was pretty banged up this playoffs, dealing with injuries and you personally, but that's what happens. This is what it's supposed to be like, but you guys paid the price and almost came through.
Right, it's tough to win. We have a lot of injuries. Everyone does. I'm sure that room, you go over there and have a peek, and there's quite a few there too, because it's hard to win. But you gotta you gotta just keep this taste. You got another chance next year.
You played great, started into this way, and you made the city proud. Thanks very much.
Here is the series breakdown as the goals and the scoring go to the Chicago Blackhawks. Shots in favor of Chicago. They were 1 for 14 on the power play to 2 for 16 for LA, and the hits, they go to Los Angeles 219 to 159. But in the end, it's a big win in Game 5 for the Hawks in double overtime. Let's hear what Brent Seabrook had to say on CSN in the locker room.
We'll take some rest here and then get prepared.
After the season you guys had, the streak and the top record in the league, is this kind of where you feel like you thought you should be the whole time, right?
You know, you can never say that. You got to work for it. The playoffs are wild. Anything can happen, and you know, I think coming back against Detroit really got us moving and got our momentum going and got us playing the right way, and I think that's what carried us through this series.
Brent, you've been a teammate of Patrick Kane for a long time. He always seems to come up big in the biggest of the games, and can you just talk about that?
He was huge tonight. He's a great player. I know you know, he's been frustrated not getting any points, you know, or scoring any goals in this series. I thought it was great for him to get one last game, and he carried it through the night too. He's a big time player and got us going tonight.
I know you guys have a lot of respect for that team in the other room, but the Kings really pushed you guys to the brink. They played like a defending Stanley Cup champion would.
Yeah, LA's a great team. We got a lot of respect for them. You know, playing the way they played last year, you know, winning the Stanley Cup experience is huge, and we just wanted to come out and play our game. I thought we did a good job of doing that, and it was a good series.
You haven't been to the final 3 years. Does it feel like a long time ago right now?
A little bit, yeah. You know, you understand you can't go every year. You know, a lot of great teams out there, a lot of great players, and we're just excited to have the chance here to go back and get this thing going.
Your coach Duncan Beck kind of watched the last time Corey was around, wasn't playing. What kind of energy does that guy get playing in that final for the first time?
Oh, it's exciting. It's new. The media is crazy and you know, magnified more. You're the only two teams playing, so you know, it's exciting and you know, I know for the guys that have been there before, it's exciting to go back, and we're really looking forward to it. But you know, I remember the first time I was able to play in it, and it was a great experience and a lot of fun. And I think that the guys that haven't played are gonna, you know, really have some good energy and be excited to play in it.
Talk about how this team has really gone through so much this year, from, you know, the way you guys opened the season to the President's Trophy and now going to the Stanley Cup Finals.
Yeah, it's been a fun year, but we're looking forward to the next step and the next part of it. We're excited to get this thing going, and we want to get prepared for that.
How different is it from the first time you win Stanley Cup now when you go back? What's the motivation?
I don't think there's anything different. You know, you play your whole lives. You know, growing up as a kid, you always, you know, think about, you know, playing for the Stanley Cup and hoisting it over your head. So, you know, nothing's different from now and then.
Since the dunks came out with a little extra jump in this jump here tonight.
Yeah, Dunk was great. I thought, you know, he was obviously upset not playing last game, but you know, I thought the boys pulled together and played well, and he came out tonight and you know, was fired up, was ready to go. I think having a couple extra days rest was big for him, and it was good.
Coming up next on NHL Tonight, presented by Crown Royal, we'll hear from the captain of the LA Keith at the podium.
This one's for Patrick. Q said that they wanted more from you. You said you wanted more from yourself. So to have a game like this to close out the series, what does it mean for you?
Well, I mean, it's nice. It's nice to win first and foremost, but you know, could contribute the last couple games is. I think any player would be lying to you if they said it isn't nice. So, you know what? Big 2 wins the last couple games, especially tonight. You know, after they came back and tied it up with 9 seconds left, for us to, you know, hang in there in the first overtime and pull it out in the second overtime was huge. We definitely didn't want to go back to LA, and just a huge win to get us to the finals.
Patrick, right here, where would you stack this up in terms of the best games, best nights you've had?
I mean, right now it feels like the best. You know, I think June 10th or June 9th a few years ago was also a good night, but you know, right now I think it's almost like I'm in a different zone, like in the Twilight Zone or something. I'm kind of out of it, so it's definitely a good feeling, though.
Duncan, after the suspension, how good was it for you to have the start you did, and just saw that you talked real quick to Jeff Carter at the end?
Yeah, it felt good to get back in. I felt good for the first 10 minutes anyway. But it was nice to see that one go in. I didn't really expect it. I'm just trying to get it on net. But, you know, I think the whole suspension thing, obviously, you know, I've said enough about it. And, you know, it wasn't what I meant to do, even though it didn't look very good. But, you know, I talked to Jeff a little bit. I know him from the Team Canada camps and things, and just playing against him a little bit. And, you know, he's, you know, obviously a great player. And, you know, it was good to see him come back when he did. And, but, you know, I've got a lot of respect for a guy like that, for him, the way he plays and how hard he is to play against.
John, to be part of sort of in the mix where they score the tying goal there late, and then to help assist Kane on the winning goal, the emotions, the range there, were you pretty ticked off going in the intermission?
Yeah, I mean, that's a tough feeling. I honestly don't think there's a worse feeling in hockey when you're 9 seconds away and you know you have to get the draw, you have to get the puck out, and 2 little